Ashley, I know I sound like a proud parent, but those sweet potatoes really are beautiful, aren't they?
They're gorgeous, absolutely.
You know, when I think of sweet potatoes, I immediately think of just sort of the classic combination of sweet potatoes, brown sugar, some butter, and maybe cinnamon and some spices, sort of that Thanksgiving classic. But I see you've got some mustard here.
Yes, sir. You know, I think that combination is classic for a reason. It's delicious. You get the richness of the brown sugar, you know, the texture of the sweet potato, and I always love a little butter with that.
Yeah,
never hurts.
Yeah,
who doesn't?
Who can resist butter?
But this is a combination where I think a lot when I think about food, where acidity can bring it to a different level. And so we're adding a little bit of Dijon mustard, and the Dijon has the ability to just spike the flavor a little bit, give it a little bit of bite and a little sharpness, and it's got a nice, with the richness of the mustard, has a nice mid-palate balance as well.
So you get that sweetness from the potato, and then you get that tart, a little bit of tart from the mustard.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go after it. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's first?
Well, we're going to start with just adding some ingredients into the mixer.
Yeah, and so we got butter here, of
course.
This
is about a quarter pound of butter.
Yeah. All right.
And let's do about 4 tablespoons of brown sugar.
All right.
This is a super simple recipe.
2, 3, 4, and maybe a little more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great.
Okay, and let's do a couple tablespoons of Dijon mustard.
And so, what are you thinking, volume-wise? I mean, how many potatoes will this
I think you could
satisfy?
Depending on how much butter you like on your potato, how much brown sugar you like on your potato.
How much you want them dressed.
Absolutely. This is going to make anywhere from 6 to 8 potatoes, and also, as you can see, the variety of the size of potatoes. But I would say 6 to 8 servings.
6 to 8, right? Okay. And what?
Okay.
Just a pinch?
Just a couple pinches of salt. Let's do that.
All right. There we go.
Wonderful.
Lovely. All right. And here we go. All right. And away we go.
We'll turn that up maybe just 1 notch more.
So what do you think, Ashley?
Well, it's been running for about 1.5 minutes, and I think we look good.
Looks
like
looks
everything's incorporated.
Yummy. Looks like icing for a cake. All right, so we're ready?
Okay, great. So let's, I think the first thing to do is give a little taste, make sure we like where we're at.
All right, thank you.
Here we go.
All right.
I think it's wonderful.
I'm loving that.
And it's got that great balance of salty,
it really does.
sweet.
It really does. Mustard. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good.
Great.
You rock.
So,
okay. Well, it's time to take the potatoes out now.
That sounds great. Perfect.
All right. There we go, my dear.
Okay, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so our next step is just going to be to cut these.
So you just bake the sweet potatoes, and
Yep.
it doesn't look like you put any sort of oil on the outside of the skins.
No, just straight up. We've poked a few holes so that as it's baking,
Yep.
it doesn't explode.
There
which
you
is
go.
always
Right.
good
Yep.
that not happen.
And just how long did you bake them, and at what temperature?
Sure, we bake these 350, and they baked for about 50 minutes.
Depends on the size of the potato.
Depends on the size of the
course.
potato, and
Right.
also, of course, how
And
developed the
piercing
sugar
them
is.
also helps speed up the process.
Absolutely.
Cooking. Yeah. All right. Very
Okay.
good. Okay.
Great. So we've got a little slice, super tender. We're just gonna
Push it
open this
like
guy
that.
up and add a spoon of the butter in.
Okay. Here we go. A generous spoon of the butter.
Yep. And we've got that butter all seasoned up with enough salt and enough sweetness. So no need to season the potato at all.
That is beautiful. Now you would present this in your restaurant just like that.
Just as is. Absolutely
Beautiful.
simple.
Exquisite.
I don't think it gets any better.